A ruby.
Ruby.
Ooh, that's cool.
Money.
Nice.
That's good enough.
Not to mention, she did give us a lot of EXP.
Yep. Well, isn't that nice?
Yeah. Not bad. Oh, before we do anything, Haste, you wanna get up there? Get an advantage?
Come now.
Yeah, actually.
Necessary?
Right, I'm moving in.
Welcome to Driftwood, Godwoken.
Oh wait, this is the person we needed to meet, isn't it? At least one of
No,
them.
I don't think Shiva, but it is a
One
mister.
bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold appearing from beneath the swollen lid.
Chased you all the way here from Fort Joy, did they? Very well then, cut me down. There
Oh,
work
she
to be
is?
done.
Told you.
Or indeed you could stand there gulping like a mutt at the dinner table. That is certainly your right. Be quick about it, before the Magister realizes their prize catch is about to slip through the net.
True. I think I should heal her.
Actually, we should have talked to the Magisters probably, huh?
Oh, just say you don't want to get their attention just yet then.
What are you waiting for? Do it, damn you! If they find out what you are, you'll be blessed to end up hanging beside me. What? Where are you going? No, come back! Damn you!
I knew it was gonna happen like that, but it's hilarious.
Kill Alexander,
Right, I'm gonna talk to those guys.
Release me!
Hang on.
Yeah, he's a silent watcher, alright. I'll talk to the executioner.
Go ahead.
Step away from the prisoner!
Please, why would I kill Lucian's second most charming son?
That's internal order business. You'd do well to leave it alone. Let's just say Zeus and there was of help to sorcerers, and leave it at that. You're going to... what, now? She betrayed Alexander. I'd sooner die than free her.
I very much doubt that also announcing that you killed him probably would not
25
work.
strength, don't care.
Dude, you have 25 strength in that, yet you have shitty fucking bloody thing.
I'll regret this, I know I will. Alright, I'll stand aside.
And this is why I wanted to talk to them first.
Oh, good job. I'm still healing her though.
But to be fair, she is pissed at me, I guess that makes sense. Which is why we shouldn't have talked to her first. My mistake.
Nah,
Be quick
just
about it. Who knows when that Magister might return? God's teeth, it feels good to move again. Now, best scurry off before that Magister wanders back. Meet me at my home in Driftwood, and we can see what you're made of.
There you go.
Why are you limping? You're healed.
Does it sound like... Wait, after we take the reward, maybe we need to talk to the mama again?
Maybe, let's go and see.
Because, you know, if a quest is finished, it should be removed, right?
I don't know, it didn't happen in Fort Joy. Few of
It
the
didn't?
things stayed, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh.
What happened? Oh, wait, what?
I think people was a bit void sick.
Oh no. No! Wait, Peeper is fine. They maybe protected him and died. What happened?
I don't know.
Oh, this is such bullshit, Vo.
Where is it? Counting your chickens.
Big Marge is dead, dude. There's her corpse right there.
A Voilin check we... Oh my god.
What happened?
Well, obviously this chick killed them for some reason.
It sounds confused though.
Filled with magisters again, but still a town.
Well, challenge accepted.
Summoned a wolf right in the tavern. All hell broke loose. Good times. Good times.
Oh, so they're going to remember you. That's good to know. You never keep a low profile.
What can I say? It's my magnetic personality and my silver tongue.
Sawdust from a
Oh,
safe
for fuck's
For a
sake.
sick dog. A glance at the dog's miserable face tells you it's sick, all right.
What am I, dog's doctor? Dog's sick. Go on, kiss a penny for a sick dog. Thank you, kind.
Dude, come on.
It's one thing, but let's see what's wrong with it.
Yeah.
The dog lies there quietly, clearly in great pain.
What are you looking at? I'm sick here. Get lost. Got a pain in the neck. Got a bad pain in the neck.
It flinches. A low, threatening growl builds within its throat. Under the collar, you find the sharpened points of metal rivets, gouging the poor dog's skin.
Dude,
The dog
something
bares
happened.
its
I'm in a
teeth at you
conversation.
and growls.
Why? Where did you wander off?
No, I'm next to you. I was listening in on what's happening with the dog and somebody interrupted me.
Ifan Ben Mezd is our living braze. I don't know how you got free, but it'll be back to the joy with you and no mistake.
Who? I don't know this person.
Oi! I have to.
Who could forget? Best night's business the healer had in months. Now, come on. Back into a cage where you belong.
I don't think so, bitch.
The Magister balks, all bravado punctured. She hums a tune and looks the other way, pretending to be completely alone here.
Fuck
Yeah, that's
me.
what I thought. You just keep on walking, bitch.
So this is how it's gonna go. You're just gonna flex your way through everything, huh?
What can I say, man? That magnetic personality.
Okay, let's go back to the beast.
Yeah, what's wrong with the doggy?
Its collar has metal spikes hitting into its neck.
See, this is why you shouldn't have hurried with the beggar, because now we have to kill him.
The dog gives you a long, hard stare, but does not bite you. Yet. The dog goes to bite your hand, and then realizes the pain is gone.
Hey, I feel okay. Thanks. Think I'll wander off now. Here, before I go, what can I do to show my gratitude?
You're safe among friends. Never forget.
Master did. Huh? Wait a minute. Master hurted me? Excuse me a minute. I'm gonna go now.
Oh my
But
god, the
first,
dog's
I have
gonna
a thing
kill
I
him,
need to
isn't it?
do.
He turns to his master.
You bad man, you!
Kill him! Oh, never mind, just run away.
Well,
Guess it's time to deal with the beggar. Let's drag him off in a nearby alley.
Grieving beggar whose dog ran. God damn it! That was my livelihood. Penny for a grieving beggar? I reckon I'm owed it here.
you scum. This
No,
isn't.
no, wait. Tell him you'll tell people. Fuck him. He doesn't deserve
Do
mercy.
that, would you? Oh, yes. You would do that, wouldn't you? I couldn't prevail upon you to change your
Nope.
mind, could I?
There's no option.
I honestly don't want to take his money, but if we're going that way, take everything. He doesn't
He
deserve
gives you a
shit.
cool look, then rummages in his pocket. He hands you the contents.
What?
Is that supposed to be like that?
We're rich. I think it's fucked up.
That's your luck. Go on then. Get lost, you freeloader. I'm working here.
God, I wish I could murder you.
Right. She's up ahead, is she?
I think she's in here. It says Maester's house.
Bread. 3 pieces of bread. That's pretty generous.
The Meister's back! The Meister's
Oh, flower
She doesn't
pots.
feel like
Nice. We could
playing,
use more.
but-
We could use all the flower pots.
The Meister sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the
Right,
gallows.
nothing here. Right, let's go in.
Yeah, just so you know, she's talking to me.
Oh, okay. I'm here.
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes, as if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
I swear by the seven, if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe. In your case, more than I suspect, man, god or even reptile can provide. However, we must soldier on. It is not enough to be god-woken in order to ascend to divinity. There is a process.
As she speaks, the Meister uncorks a vial of shimmering liquid, sauce. She lets a couple of drops fall on her hand, but instead of infusing with her body, they quickly evaporate on her scales. She stares at the empty spot on her palm for a long moment before turning back to you, continuing as if nothing had happened.
A process by which God-woken may ascend. It begins with discovering your deepest self, delving into your own soul. Your poor social life means nothing to me. We are on the path to divinity. Nothing can be allowed to drive us from it. Enthusiasm? On a weekday? My word. We shall begin once we have the
I like this person. I want her on our ship.
You may have been chosen God.
Ship's empty.
Becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pattern.
Yeah, that's what happens when, you know, we get attacked by people that are 5 levels above us and murder us.
Come, God-woken. It is time to see just how awake you are. Fortunately, the Magisters pay as much attention to art as they do to fashion.
I guess she's gonna let us steal
Remove that
everything.
painting from the wall. Instructions fills me with wonder and pride. Push the button. Now, kindly go to the vault and enter the combination. I shall call it out as you go.
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched whorls in the granite frame a
Right, I
delicate
think I took
rotary
everything
dial.
I need.
Gleaming under the dim light, the metallic dial almost seems to wink at you.
Don't worry, I can do it as she calls it out.
Taking your time,
Okay.
you carefully enter the combination. The metallic sounds of the tumblers falling within the mechanism let you know you entered the code correctly.
Oh, okay, I guess we're heading then. Ooh.
Jelly room? What the fuck are you?
It's an Arcanist's dream.
Come speak to me when you wish to proceed.
Let's not
Try
talk to her,
not
let's
break
raid
anything in the meantime.
everything.
Ancient.
Nice.
The Meister is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that. Her face seems grim as she turns to you.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, God-woken?
I'll wait for you until you're done.
That reminds me, I should probably combine some of my weaker potions to make stronger potions.
You don't really have any. I combined all your potions.
I've got some. Anyway, I'm here.
Alright.
You would trade every soul in Rivellon for the sake of knowledge. You would make a ferocious librarian. No, becoming the divine means taking on the power of all the gods and the responsibility for all the races. The divine was created by the gods to shelter us from the void. The divine cannot use his power for anything else. Very well then. Let's
yes,
see
sure.
if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then, well, not inhale the smoke, But whatever the skeletal equivalent is.
Absorb. Feel the smoke.
Ignore any feelings of dizziness, itchy bones, or a dire sense of existential dread. They are all perfectly normal, although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way.
That's fine, we got some.
Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard. Sauce in the glowing fountain. Ritual in the tome by the bookcase. Even an incinerator to provide a flame.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
Quite. Mind you, being torn asunder by a Voidwoken would be even more inconvenient. So if you wouldn't mind...
The Meister points sharply to the ingredients cupboard.
And do not lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the cloisterwood to fetch you more blackroot.
You worry too much.
Right. What are we meant to do here? Right, nearby cabinet.
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients, thrown together in no particular order. After a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot, nestled between the grated dragon's tongue and Drudene oil. You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bowl, and kick the door of the cupboard closed.
Right, that's number one.
Boring.
Alright, so we need to cut ourselves with a specific item.
Yeah, would you mind opening up the thing and walk me through the process?
You mean the journal notes?
Yeah.
Which one should I be reading again?
A powerful
awakening, right? Right, so the ritual is we need to cut ourselves with the obsidian lancet, then mix the blood and the roots inside the bowl.
Okay, 1 second. I guess I use a crafting menu for this.
Right.
Ritual bowl. And then?
After you've mixed the blood with the roots, then we'll have to heat the mix to produce a smoke that we must inhale. The incinerator is at the back of the room. I can use that for you if you want, or can you do that yourself?
I think I could do it myself. Hang on, let me see. And now we
gotta inhale
As the
it.
smoke swirls about your skull, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
We're
As the
getting
world
high!
fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
Wah! No, what happened? Oh, there I am, back at this place. Where are you?
I'm alone.
I see someone. I see me. Uh-oh. This isn't going to be a
I
good
see
conversation.
myself too. I am so damn
Bathed in
pretty.
the half-light of this eerie, starless
Still
landscape,
bony as
you
always.
spot a figure you could only describe as you, another you. It looks haggard and weak, its voice merely a feeble echo of your own. The apparition clasps your face in shaking skeletal hands, and you feel a tingle run through your bones. Everything becomes brighter,
You learned
sharper.
spirit
Blacks
vision.
and whites become glorious bursts of color before fading back to their
Cast
accustomed
this spell regularly to reveal a hidden world of ghosts lingering in the mortal realm. Interesting.
Oh.
I should make
So,
room for it on my skill bar.
well, thankfully it's an innate built skill, so you don't have to spend any memory for it.
That's true.
Guess I should use it.
Yep.
Gone is the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the goddess Amadia in all her spectral glory.
You know me now, don't you, Fane? Your sister. Your guardian. You were my hero once. You must be so again. Your kindred soul was my last refuge, my last bastion. From here I can aid you, but only if you grant me one small kindness.
Amadia stretches out and nourishes herself from a source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself as it drains away.
Ah, yes. That is better. That is so much better. Truly. Dying doesn't. The forces of the king are hunting us down, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We are battling for our very survival, and I doubt you would have us lose, Fane. Should we perish, we will be cast into oblivion, and I dare not dream what he will do to you. Our battle is a work in progress. I did not say all was lost. There is still time. You must realize, dear one, that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I. United, we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we are to survive the onslaught of the king and his void minions, you must remember what you have forgotten. We must become vastly more powerful. And once you are strong enough, we must travel to the Well of Ascension. There, you will become even more powerful. It is a lake, a pool of pure source, containing half the powers of each of the gods. We gave those powers up freely to create the first divine, a mortal we infused with our united strength. To bathe in the lake is to become the divine. But you, Fane, you could be so much more, and that is why you must be the first to reach it, no matter what the cost. You are no mere mortal. You are one of us. You could become the eternal divine. The void has never been this strong. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in its powers, but to take them, all of them. Even all those powers will barely be enough to defeat the king. It is simplicity itself. They will bow to you, or be undone. Of course, the others are saying the same to their mortal God-woken as we speak. But there can be only one. So make no mistake, dear Fane. The road to divinity may well mean the blood of those 6 traitors staining your ivory hands. But do not let that dismay you. You will save these mortals. You will save this world. You will save me, the last of your true kin. And you will become a god. Innocent child, do you think they are not being promised the same power by their false gods? Do you think those brutes will even hesitate before striking you down? Blessed fortune that I am here to protect you, to guide you. You and I are the last Eternals, Fane. That is why it will be us. That is why it must be us. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source as you once did, and wield its most powerful spells.
Laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
Perhaps. But what is a pilgrimage, if not a journey of atonement in search of enlightenment? And what could be more important than enlightenment in this dark, void-struck world? Focus not on death and irony, my child, but on life, ascension, and us.
We are I now. I shall teach you the spells you need to remember soon, but not before you relearn how to channel the source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek these masters of the source. You must make them teach you, so that you can regain your full power. They may be nothing but mortals, but like all mortals, they have their uses. Return to Rivellon. Seek them out. Once you have, return to me here. Good luck, dear Fane. Make me proud.
How do I get back then?
Right, so can we, real talk, can we like spend a moment addressing a few issues right now?
Let's me outside first.
Sure, that's fair. Right, let's get the fuck out.
Still alive? Gods above, there
How the
might be
fuck do
something
I
to you
leave?
after all.
She leans in. Her bloody
Looks like
tongue
maybe the way I
flickering
came
hungrily
from.
about your face.
Oh no, there's a cloud right next to the person you're talking to. Go in there.
A cloud, you say? Oh, I see it, yeah.
And this woman, this lizard started talking to me as soon as I came through, so you joined the conversation.
I'm here.
Tell me, what did you see? What do you know?
She sighs impatiently as you hold your head in your hands, rubbing what's left of your temples.
You can't channel enough source? Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps? Indeed not. And ever more difficult when you've been purged. I was a master of source once, but no longer. The Magisters saw to that. The river of my source has been damned. My link to the font from which it flows, severed. So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only source masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turned into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain. Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally...
I like how you
teach
didn't even
material.
read anything, you immediately went for that
others.
response.
What says that? Yeah.
These are the kinds of creatures that grew bored pulling the legs from spiders and so moved on to people. Fun is not the word I would choose.
Fun.
However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter what is asked of you.
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them. And you do not seem to be paying attention. Sorcerers, evil, controlling your source, saving Rivellon, please. Please tell me at least some of this rings a bell. Your focus, your only focus, must be on finding these masters, on finding the secrets to divinity. Nothing else matters. Alas, I am. And we do not have time to nitpick morals. The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured. They would be an invaluable resource. But do be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time. And I promise you the gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience. And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just keep your eye sockets peeled. There may still be powerful sorcerers hiding in these lands.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
Oh!
Did you see me fly?